Good evening, Joyce. Well, the superintendent for the Bellevue School District says Narcan is available at every middle school and high school in order to be prepared for these kinds of situations. But now that school is ending, the Bellevue Police Department is encouraging parents to talk to their kids about the dangers of fentanyl use. At around 8:30 Tuesday morning, first responders were called to a Bellevue apartment and found two teenagers unresponsive. And Bellevue police say they have a pretty good idea why.
The fire department was able to administer Narcan and resuscitate one of the patients. Both of them were taken to local hospitals, and we're not 100% certain that it's fentanyl involved, but it has all the indicators of that.
Captain Joe Nault says the incident is the latest example of the dangers of fentanyl.
We're a very safe community. People tend to think of us as a very affluent community, but we're not immune from this.
Nault says the city has seen an increase in emergency calls where fentanyl is involved. He says overdoses and overdose fatalities have risen as well.
It's becoming something that we're not surprised when we come into it.
The King County Department of Health says since 2019, the number of overdose deaths has grown on an exponential scale, and more overdose deaths occurred in the first 9.5 months of 2022 than all of 2021 combined. Nault also says there have been incidents where some people unknowingly ingest fentanyl because it's used to lace other drugs, or is found on the tip of a vape pen, but that can still carry deadly consequences.
The margin for error is very small. Unlike other drugs that impact you over time, all it takes is one dose, and it could be lethal.
Now, as summer break begins in Bellevue, Nault is calling on Bellevue parents to talk to their kids before it's too late.
I know it's awkward. I know a lot of times they don't want to hear from us, but we have to have these conversations. I believe that they get through. They hear what we say, they remember it, and they draw on that lesson when they're in the moment, and they'll remember what we told them.
The superintendent from the Bellevue School District released a statement earlier today that reads in part, "I encourage families to learn more about the risks of fentanyl, how to access free Narcan as a life-saving treatment, and to have conversations with their children." But for now, we're live in Bellevue. Lionel Donovan, King 5 News.
So Lionel, is there any way for police to trace where this drug came from?
Well, that could be difficult. Captain Nault says that in many of these kinds of situations, the victim does not know the supplier of the drugs very well, or they meet through a third party. He also said that many of these transactions take place online or on social media. But he also said that these extra challenges will not stop Bellevue PD from trying.